Hello everybody, Drumbo Productions, back again with another video, and today I'm doing a commentary video. Now you may ask, why am I doing a commentary video? This is your first one, why are you doing? Well, unless you count those speed paints, but still. Well, it's because, even though I'm 15 in this, and it started like 6.5 years ago, I was in a war. Not a video game war, a real war. Well, at least I thought it was real. I did have my doubts between a year ago and now, but it's been confirmed by yesterday, as the time of uploading this, not the time of uploading, at the time of recording this, it was yesterday. My suspicions from it like a year ago, and also leading up to 2 days ago, were confirmed. It was all made up. So, let me talk about that. So, my cousin, and he likes to make stories up and have us to believe him. I don't know why. I don't really understand his motivation, but he's done it a lot. I might talk about them some other time. Like, he convinced me and my brothers of Herobrine, which apparently the reason why he convinced us is because he actually ended up seeing it, so he decided to... He wasn't very interested in it before he actually saw it, but apparently he did see it. I'm not going to really talk about that in this video. I'm going to leave the interesting parts of his whole thing about Herobrine, and also the ghost in my basement. I have a ghost lady in my grandmother's bathroom. And also a whole bunch of other stuff. I'm just gonna leave that for another video, and maybe even some of this story today. Now, I think, just so y'all know, this is probably my longest video ever. So yeah, that's good. Pretty cool. Yeah. Anyways, so... he had us believe for like 6.5 years, or maybe even longer, that we were a part of a government agency. Also, I should probably mention now that my cousin, even though he did make these up, he actually, his imagination is somehow so good that he actually can't remember what we were doing outside of these make-believe things. From what he told me, I'm pretty sure he just remembers the things that were happening in the imagination. Like, he remembers a time where we were playing with sticks and he thought they were swords. Well, we were pretending they were swords, and in his mind, they were swords. So, anyways, there was this agency. It was called the DDHD, which stands for the names of his plushies, Ducky, Doggy, Hedgy, Goofy. And pretty much, spoiler alert, but around 2016, he eventually decided that he changed the DDHD from being just the DDHD into being literally the Illuminati. I'm not kidding. We were working for the Illuminati. So pretty much, yeah. There was the DDHD, which we were a part of, and we were a government agency. And by the way, I actually believe this. And then there was the FDHD, which was the enemy agency, which back in 2016 he also he decided to turn into something, but it's very controversial, and even though I'm not monetized in the first place, if I ever were to monetize my videos, that would definitely get me demonetized right there. Yeah. And this is family friendly. Well, at least I try and make it family friendly. I usually fail. Anyways, so on our side, what we were pretty much trying to do was protect a certain type of technology. Well, in the beginning, it was pretty much to protect a certain type of technology. That technology being flashlights. Now, you may say, wait, but that makes no sense. Why would you need to protect flashlights? Well, the thing is, these flashlights were so bright that instead of blinding us or anything like that, they just erased our memory. I don't know how it works. There's probably a way how it works, but yeah, they erased our memory. So we had to protect that from the DDHD. Us, the Illuminati, had to protect it from the DDHD. So yeah. So pretty much, we were protecting and stuff. And yeah, because the FDHD was bad people. He also had an earpiece so that he could talk to the other members. We couldn't see the earpiece, but there was one. It wasn't actually one, but there was one in this thing. And he also had a little contact lenses that somehow managed to affect his nerves so that they were pretty much computerized contact lenses and earpieces. So, yeah. He could literally just slow down the footage as it was going. Literally live footage being slowed down by him with the eyepiece. Or at least I think that's what it was. I'm not sure. And another thing is there was sometimes where we would hear just big gunshots. And those actually weren't fake. Those gunshots, we weren't crazy or anything. They were real. They were from a neighbor at my grandma's house because my cousin lived at it was in my grandparents' second house that is on their property. But pretty much they lived the gunshots from the neighbors were just so well done, and it freaked me out. Literally, I thought that I was actually a part of a top secret underground war, not literally underground, and I thought that I could have died. I'm surprised I don't actually have PTSD. I might, but I don't remember. But if I do, then I must not have enough PTSD to where it would really affect me, which means I probably don't have PTSD. But pretty much, yeah. There was another thing, which was the bullet. Oh my goodness. It wasn't an... Now, you guys might think, well, yeah, of course, you're dealing with guns, and in your case, BB guns with special gas stuff that that at first made people go to sleep, but eventually it got to the point where it would literally murder people. Oh, well, not really murder, because this is war, and you know what? I'm getting out of politics right now. Oh, the bullet was like a big plane thing. It was awesome. It could, even though we never saw it because it didn't exist, we could go. It It was so fast. It was literally the fastest plane on Earth. I'm not kidding. It could, with a little bit of tweaking, it could literally go to the moon, Mars, not even just the moon, Mars, in a few minutes. Maybe hours or days, but as far as I can tell, minutes. And that was just awesome. Oh, and there were these two people. Oh, well, actually, four people. Oh, the first two I'm going to talk about were real life people. These two would actually help him and convince us that it was all real because they had flashlights and also had stuff that would make it seem more real. Like, he couldn't be doing this. Which I don't think I would have doubted anyways, but still. Oh, in fact, I only doubted when I started forgetting that those things existed. So yeah, and then there was these two other people, not real people. There was this one girl who literally lived in my grandparents' woods. Again, not real people, so you don't have to go call Child Protective Services because this girl was like the rest of us at the time, him underage. And so no need to call Child Protective Services. It wasn't real. And then there was this other boy. He didn't. Eventually, it got to a point where he didn't really like me and my brothers very much. Mainly because of how annoying we were with our with whether we wanted to be in the thing or not. Also, I keep getting sidetracked. I'm probably just skimmed over a whole bunch of things that I wanted to talk about. But not only that, but he was literally our cousin who hasn't, as far as I can tell, hasn't actually been in a real war. It was all. I don't know how he knows these things, but he actually taught us some real military stuff. And that was just awesome, to be honest. Honestly, the games he would have us play to learn these military stuff, like one where one team would be on one side of our grandparents' yard. Well, not total yard, but for the most part yard. And then the other team would be on that side, and we would have finger guns, and just go bang when we saw someone, which usually we were either quiet or did when we did the bans, or the other team was literally cheating, which I don't think that anyone actually was, but yeah, we it was hard, but still. Oh, I guess I'm out of time. Oh no. Hey, okay. I'll split this into another part if I have to. Okay, goodbye.